In today's breaking story, Trump world is in tears as Don Jr.'s own girlfriend just ignited a new scandal. That's right, things are not going well for Donald Trump or his family. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Trump is such a disaster, and this is why he's constantly getting called out.
Yeah, he doesn't even know the name of Michigan Avenue as the Magnificent Mile, not Miracle Mile. All I can say is Donald Trump doesn't know anything about Chicago. He still thinks, Chicago is someplace that's on fire, like he says about Portland. The man is demented. He really has no idea what he's doing. And all I can say is it's a great city, and we continue to have great people who live in this city who protect one another against his ICE and CBP troops that are traumatizing our kids in our neighborhoods.
And it doesn't help that Trump was elected because he promised to fix the economy, and now the economy is only getting worse.
Hey, it's Congresswoman Lauren Underwood. We are at the Northern Illinois Food Bank after an incredibly powerful roundtable of local officials, food bank officials, food pantry operators, and community members who are impacted. We've heard from education leaders, our superintendents, our regional superintendent of education. Everyone is laser focused on meeting the needs of the Illinoisans in this moment who are going hungry. There are 42 million Americans who get benefits from SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And to date, President Trump has defied court order after court order after court order, ordering the Trump officials to release the funding for the SNAP program for November. And as a result of this crisis that the president created, the Northern Illinois Food Bank has seen a 26% increase in demand from our community members who are going hungry from the first week of October of 2025 to this past week. This is an urgent crisis. We heard from the leaders at the East Aurora School District how so many families are living in fear to come in, walk their children into school, to be able to take an emergency food box and then return home because of the threat of ICE enforcement happening in our schools. This is a crisis, and our community is in the bullseye, and I am so grateful for the extraordinary commitment of our partners at the Northern Illinois Food Bank, the Kane County administration, our state officials, from Governor Pritzker to our state electeds, and obviously all the folks running our local education systems. We are fighting hard in Washington, and today we just introduced a bill to make sure that SNAP gets funded even in a government shutdown. We've never seen this happen in history where SNAP gets cut off. It is cruel, it is unacceptable, and it is illegal, and we are not standing for it.
And now Trump world is in tears as Don Jr.'s girlfriend ignites a new scandal. That's right, take a look at this breaking story. President Trump is reportedly stunned tonight after a humiliating new report surfaced involving his son, Donald Trump Jr., and his current girlfriend, Bettina Anderson. And this one is messy. According to new reporting, Bettina Anderson wasn't originally interested in Don Jr. at all. In fact, sources say she was actually trying to date Elon Musk and only got close to Trump's son as a way to get closer to the billionaire tech mogul. The story comes from multiple insiders who spoke to the Daily Mail. They claim Bettina openly told friends that her real goal was to have one of Elon Musk's children. She believed that cozying up to Don Jr. would give her access to Musk's inner circle. One friend quoted in the report said Bettina told several people that having Elon's baby was her ultimate goal. She saw Musk as the prize. Don Jr. was simply the stepping stone. This hits especially hard because Trump has publicly praised Musk as both a confidant and a close political ally. The two men went through a period of feuding earlier this year, but have since repaired their relationship. Now Trump is forced to confront the fact that his son may have become collateral damage in a social climbing strategy aimed directly at one of the president's most powerful friends. The embarrassment goes deeper. Bettina and Don Jr. got together while he was still publicly believed to be engaged to Kimberly Guilfoyle. It wasn't until photos of Don Jr. and Bettina surfaced kissing at her birthday party that the breakup with Guilfoyle became undeniable. And now, Guilfoyle has been appointed ambassador to Greece in a move many see as a diplomatic exit rather than a dignified promotion. Despite her relationship with Trump Jr., Bettina has not been welcomed into the Trump family. Reports earlier this year said Donald Trump does not approve of the relationship, and members of the president's inner circle see Bettina as a liability. She has been seated separately at major family events and kept away from private gatherings. So tonight, the narrative for the Trump family is not one of strength or unity. Instead, the president is watching his oldest son be publicly framed as a plan B, a fallback, someone used to get within reach of the billionaire Elon Musk. And all of this is unfolding while Trump is already under intense pressure from multiple fronts to project control and stability. The family that prides itself on winning is now dealing with one of the most humiliating personal scandals yet. And the implications for Trump's inner circle, his alliances, and his political messaging could be significant. This story isn't just gossip, it cuts directly into the Trump brand, the brand of power, wealth, loyalty, and dominance. And right now, that image just cracked. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.